Alright, today we're going to continue working in our Bits 3 book in Investigation 2. We are working on problem 2.2 today, and this continues our thinking from yesterday about how to multiply decimals. So I am going to model my thinking for problem A1. And our directions for A say use what you know about fraction multiplication and place value. So we're going to use those two things to figure out what number times 6 gives us a product of 3600. So remember, our goal is still to explain how place value is determined when we multiply decimals. We had that goal from yesterday, and we're going to look at it a little bit more today with this problem. So, again, we're going to use what we know about fractions and what we know about estimating things to try and figure out what this problem is. So the first thing that I'm going to do is write this problem out as a number sentence. And we see that we have a number times 6. So we'll represent that number by using n. So n times 6 is equal to 3600. So we small decimal. Okay. So one thing that I do know is I know that 6 times 6 equals 36. And I think that that can help me because I have a 6 in my product here, and, I have a 6 in my equation here, and my product is 3600. So maybe this problem will help me in a little bit. I mean, I know it gives me the same digits that are in my problem, but these 3 and the 6 are not in their correct place value position. Yesterday, we were talking about how when we have a value that's less than 1 as our answer, like 3600, when we have a value like that, when we're multiplying, we talked about how this means we're multiplying by a fraction or decimal. So I can use this because our answer of 3600 is less than 1. So I know that the number that we're missing must be a decimal or a fraction. So I'm going to write this in a different way. I'm going to write, because I know it has to be a decimal or a fraction, I'm going to think about it as fractions because I know we did that yesterday. So I'm going to change my n to a fraction. So this is now my new problem. N over n times 6 is equal to 3600. Okay. So yesterday we also talked about how we can make this whole thing a problem where we're multiplying by fractions. So let's change our problem again. We know that 3600 as a fraction is going to end up being 36 over 100. And we know that because the digit, our final digit, the 6, is in the hundredth place. So that means we have 36 over 100. So I know that I can write 6 as a fraction if I have a denominator of 1. So this is my new problem. Because when we multiply fractions, we multiply the numerators together. I know that this n on top must be 6, because I know that 6 times 6 is 36. So let's write out what n equals, because I think I can figure that out now. So like I said, this is 6. And then for my denominator, I know when we're multiplying, again, we do denominator times denominator. Because this denominator is 1, and my final denominator is 100, I know that our missing denominator must be 100. And again, that's because I know that 1 times 100 is equal to 100.